Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and it was a busy weekend of sales at the mountain.
Mountain Man. Treasures.
What's going on, guys? My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and estate sales, sometimes thrift stores. I buy stuff and then I sell it again online, make a profit. Now, garage sales this last weekend for me, brutal. I made a few good finds here and there. For the most part, it was filler, and it was sort of filler at best. It was just not good. I feel like garage sales are winding down here, and then I'm going to have to live off of what I picked up for the most part. Luckily, I picked up some cool stuff during this summer. We'll see how long that lasts me into the off season, but I think we'll do okay. You know, this weekend sales were pretty good. Garage sales, awful. Actual sales, pretty good. Let's take a look at what I sold. Decent little pile going out to kick off our weekend. Some smalls in here, but some nicer sales as well. We got a couple of CDs. I grouped these together, the White Stripes, and sold these for $8 plus shipping. We've got other music here. The Pretty Woman soundtrack on cassette tape. This one, low dollar, but I couldn't help myself. $1.99 plus shipping for that. We got some more doTERRA essential oils. This is cardamom, $8 plus shipping for that one. This I sent out in offer. This is old made in Germany. You can see it's even got the original tag kind of hanging on there. This thing is just a little noise maker, little clicker, tin toy. So, I don't know, pretty cool. And the little frog tin toy clicker sold for $9.48, free shipping, but it's obviously going to go out really light at the 4-ounce rate. Then we've got from the Micro Machines, old Star Wars. This is the Y-Wing. It sold for, I think it was $2.99 plus shipping, part of a big bag of stuff, so all profit at this point. Jurassic Park stuff sells pretty well for me, and this one's cool. This is one of the newer Jurassic. This is, I think, Fallen Kingdom, the pterodactyl, and he makes noise and flaps his wings. And I think I paid $1 for this or something at a recent garage sale. Pretty cool. $9.98 plus shipping for that guy. Let's see here. We got another one of the Mary's Moo Moos. These things, most of them that I picked up, but not real high dollar. I did have some high dollar pickups in there. Most of them are pretty low dollar, but they're still selling. $4.98 plus shipping. It's all profit. Another doTERRA ginger digestive drops. I think I've got 2 more now. After this, this was a quantity listing. It sold for $15.99 plus shipping. We've got Calamity Jane back here, new and sealed on DVD with Doris Day. This one sold for $9.95 plus shipping. We sold a Wii console, the black console. This is not the GameCube compatible, so it sells at a little bit lower rate, but it actually sold in about a day, I think, day and a half, maybe, right about a day. It comes with Wii Play and all the stuff to hook it up. This thing sold for $54.39 plus shipping. We've got going out to our friends at the Glass Housing, Empire Strikes Back t-shirt, not vintage, but certainly a retro look. Really cool t-shirt. $9.98 plus shipping for that. Thanks, guys. I sure appreciate that. We've got a Srixon. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Srixon, I think. It's a golf brand. This is a golf towel, and it sold for $14 plus shipping. We've got, oh, she's going to fall down, so let's just do that one next. This is an international sale. Yeah, it's Barbara Eden. I Dream of Jeannie. This is a really cool pickup that I made. We haven't seen this video yet, but I picked up 2 signed Barbara Eden photos from the same lady. It's JSA authenticated. That's just a company that says, yes, that is who signed that. And typically they sign it in their presence so they can verify that that's who signed it. And just a really cool picture. And this is going international. I bought both of these. I think 2 of them, it's a different picture, the other one, a black and white. I bought both of them, I think, for $30, so $15 a piece. And it sold for $137 Australian dollars. So that's, I don't know, probably about 80 bucks or so. So we'll definitely make money on that. This is not going to be that expensive to ship over to Australia. And then we've got another race car, Daytona 500, the raced version of the Dale Jr. Bud car. This is a really nice one, and it sold for $63.36 plus shipping. And the weekend sales, pretty good batch here, and quite a few hats, actually. Corvette Stingray, not super high dollar by any means, but I picked it up for $1, and it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. This one definitely not worth much. It's a super niche audience, right? First you got Mac Tools, then you got the Mac Stravaganza, which is an event, right? The Distributor Expo. So you're really going after a very small market with this one. It came with a bulk buy, so, list them all, why not? It sold on a deal that I accepted, $8.50 free shipping. Same as this one, Adidas hat, $8.50 plus shipping. That one less than $1 because I got that in a bundle deal. Again, I paid $1 for this. You can see a theme with hats. Very often you can get them for cheap and flip them for an average of 10 or 12 bucks. This one, I took an offer of $8 plus shipping. And then the best hat sale. Whoop, come on. There you go. Best hat sale. You saw us sell one of these here a little bit ago because I picked up two at the same sale. This is a Boy Scouts of America sort of olive drab green hat. Really cool hat. I got them each for $0.25, and it sold for $15.99 plus shipping. Nice turnaround there. Move these hats out of the way. We'll work our way around the front. We'll just start right here. The Sony faceplate for a car stereo system. No idea if this works or not. And I put that in the listing. I said, hey, look, it is very clean, but it's untested. And so that's why it sold for a little bit cheaper. But still, I got this in a bundle deal, so let's say I'm $1 into it. And I got an offer. I countered, and they accepted. So we're shipping this one out for $23 free shipping. This thing is not very heavy at all. I imagine 8-ounce weight. So we're going to make decent money on something that I don't know if it even works. Then we got a pin over here. Vintage lapel pin, tie tack, hat pin, whatever you want to do with it. Got a whole bunch of different pins. I got more that I need to find. They're in a box, and I need to get those listed. But the Kenny Rogers guitar pin, $2.99 plus shipping. That's all profit and quantity listings on those, so it makes it easy. Garth Brooks as Chris Gaines. If you guys find this album, it does tend to sell relatively well. This one on cassette tape, $9.98 plus shipping. Michael Jackson and Bad. This one is one that I tend to pick up when I find it because it does also sell pretty well. $8.99 plus shipping. We've got for the Baby Eagle, it's a 9mm, not a 45, but just a mag here, and it sold for $22.39 plus shipping. Getting to be football season. Football stuff's going to start to sell. Preseason games wrapping up. The real game's going to start here very soon. And that's one of the old teeny mates. Buffalo Bills. This is a receiver. And these are all profit as well. Got these in a bag for, I think it was $3 or $4.99 for a mess of them. And very easy to list. And so when they sell, after we sold one, they were all profit. And this guy sold for $3.49 plus shipping. Another set of cassette tapes here. This a lot. Confederate Railroad doesn't sell very well. At least these three don't sell very well on their own. I bundled them together as a lot listing and got an offer of $10 plus shipping, and I took that. So $10 plus shipping over there. Here we've got some Pikmin from Nintendo. They're the little flower Pikmin, and I already pre-bagged them because I have some other individuals, and I wanted to make sure that the ones that I pictured went with the ones that I sold, right? And so these are all bundled together as a lot, and they sold on an offer that I sent out of $37 plus shipping. Pretty solid for some plush, right? This one, we're not going to open it up, but you can see it right there. It's a stylus. And, if you sell electronic stuff, or if you have electronic stuff, these little stylus pens get lost all the time. And this one is an original. I think I paid $1 for this at a garage sale. It was not very much at all. And we got for it $35.19 plus shipping. Nice turnaround. Over here, Department 56. Now, these older Department 56 like this don't tend to sell very well, at least for me. But I got it at a garage sale. I think this one was $0.25. They were selling all their little Christmas figurines for super cheap. And so I did get it and figured it'll sit a while, but it's so cheap, I have to pick it up. And eventually it did sell. It took, I think I got this summer. So, you know, it took 4 or 5 months, something like that. And it sold for $12 plus shipping. Here we've got, for Rock Band, we've got an adapter and the little power supply here. And this I got in a box of video game stuff. And it's all profit because we got a GameCube out of it and sold the GameCube. And so this 100% profit, $9.98 plus shipping. Back here, another low dollar. We have some low dollar sales this weekend. It was a little bit of a slower weekend. Super Bowl 30. This is, if we can get it to open up, here we go. It's kind of cool the way the box opens up. It's got the goalpost and everything. It's Cowboys Steelers, right? And just an old, from Kraft, commemorative watch. And they're not super high dollar, so when I got an offer on this, I accepted it. $7.95 plus shipping. I think I had it at $9.95. So, okay deal. I got this in a bit of a buyout that I did, so we're well into the profit now. We got another Cutco knife back here. This one, an offer that I sent out. We bought 12 of these Cutco knives for $100, and we're now just about even. This is the third that we've sold. You can see it's got brown swirls and stuff down there. It's just a steak knife. And we've sold a few at the listing price of $31.97. This one we sold at an offer of $30. So one more will put us into the profit, and then every knife that sells after that, 100% profit. Schleich, you guys know I sell Schleich when I find it, especially if they've still got the tag on there. These are pretty highly collectible, a lot of them, especially the horses. You know, I've sold some other stuff, but particularly the horses sell very well for me. And this one, a Percheron, a full, sold for $15.19 plus shipping. We, of course, have some video games here. We've got for the Nintendo 3DS cartridge only. It's Epic Mickey, and he sold for $8 plus international shipping. This is headed over to Thailand. So that little cartridge is going to go a ways. We've got here, sitting on top of the game case here, these little micro machines. And I lotted these up and sold them as a set. That's what makes a lot, after all. $9.98 plus shipping. Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2. That for the GameCube. GameCube games do pretty well overall. Some of them very, very high dollar. This one's not bad. $17.49 plus shipping. We got another doTERRA back here. Some essential oil. This one is lemon. Citrus Limon. It sold for $9.98 plus shipping. These $9.98 sales do add up, guys. We got a vintage RC car. Little bitty, see there's an antenna down in there. This is a little bitty Dale Earnhardt RC car. And pretty cool. I've got a Dale Jr. car still as well. But this one sold for $9.98 plus shipping. Vintage Cuddle Puppy. That's still got the price tag on there. And he's still in his box. Look at this. He does, unfortunately, have writing on the bottom. That was in the listing. But see, his name is Elwood. I think that's a pretty good name. You know, Andy, 2 years old, and came up with Elwood. That's not bad. Good job, Andy. $15.99 plus shipping. Back here, we've got some vinyl. Jackson Brown, Lives in the Balance. This one, not a high dollar, but I got this in a big vinyl haul. It was new and sealed, so I did pick it up. And shout out to the commenter that said I wouldn't get more than about $3 for it. $9.98 plus shipping for that one. I knew what I had. Supertramp. That's a great album. Remember that album cover. It sells for me every time that I find it. This one's still not new, but it had the shrink wrap on it, and they just split it. So that means it maintains the different stickers. So we got the hype sticker on there, different stuff. Very cool. I sent it on an offer. This could have sold around $25, but I sent it on an offer just to get some things moving this weekend, and it sold for $22 plus shipping. We'll skip that and come back to it because we've got one more vinyl over here. Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House. I've been selling these Haunted House vinyl all month. These things sell very well right about this time. This is my last, though. I have to go out there and find some more. $9.98 plus shipping, and one that wasn't $9.98. Right here, this is a good sale. I paid up for this, but only because I was 100% sure that I'd be able to sell it, and sell it relatively quickly with school starting up again. A Casio graphing calculator, the FX-CG10. This has an incredible sell-through rate, and I found this at a garage sale. This was the reason that I went to the garage sale, because I saw this in the pictures. New and sealed. $40 is what I paid for it, which, you know, quite a lot. You don't necessarily want to spend that much at a garage sale on a single item. But, like I said, I knew exactly what I was getting, and I knew I would sell it. $115.19 plus shipping. That's our best sale of the weekend. Pretty cool. Our coolest sale, though, maybe, are these shoes. Look at this. Some Osiris shoes. It's not a great brand, but it had the box. And so I figured, you know, coming with the box, such a cool pattern, somebody was going to want these going back to school. And they ended up selling. I got an offer of $15. I just straight declined that because I just wasn't high enough, and I didn't want to bother with countering. But then that same buyer came back and offered $25. Now, I had these listed at right about $30, so I figured, let's do it. I think I paid $5 for these at the sale, and then $25 plus shipping on the resale. And real quick, guys, I forgot to mention, we sold an Angry Birds plush with sound. Yeah, I know it's hard to hear, but he does have sound. And some Angry Birds stuff can actually sell quite well, some of it for really high dollar. This one's not bad. This was a Goodwill pickup. I'm sure I paid 99 cents for this thing. It's sat for a little bit, but not too long. Ended up selling for $24.31 plus shipping. And our newest fleet of ducks. The firefighter duck going to, the glass housing, actually, is where this is headed. Son Christopher, a Marine, and now also a firefighter. So, very cool. I hope Christopher enjoys that. Guys, thanks so much. I'll put that in with the t-shirt, actually. Then we got our final werewolf duck, along with a pirate and the cowboy duck. That headed on out to Pete. Skeleton duck headed to Tony. Or maybe to Tony's son, I'm not sure. Apparently back in the 80s, Tony went and bought an entire garage sale. And now her son is selling that stuff out of his store on eBay. And I think it's a fantastic store name, In a Box in the Garage. Because, well, that's all the stuff. That's where it's at. In a box in the garage. So I hope that helps out. That's awesome. Construction worker, because, the eBay store is still under construction, says Marcy. So the construction duck along with the baseball/softball looking duck. So Marcy, thanks so much. And then I called him the judgmental duck. I mean, he doesn't that look, he's silently judging you, I think. And this is going out to Dion. Dion said, I was actually one of the first YouTuber resellers that she found. And because of me selling internationally now, which is awesome. So I think everybody should sell internationally. Once they get the hang of shipping stateside, you should add international because you're just going to increase your business. So, Dion, I hope that has happened. And she asked if I would sign that. So, yeah, we'll sign the bottom of that, guys. And then we do have a quartet of ducks going out this round here. We've got the little Tubin duck. I like this guy, and it's going out to Robin. She asked if I would autograph the bottom of him. So, yeah, we'll do that. He's destined to sit next to the Enema. So, not only will things get moving, your ducks will be in a row. Double prizes. Now we've got the purple guy with the little pink buttons. That's going out to our friend Jody. We've got this guy, little birthday hat. And he's got the birthday candle. This thing is having trouble focusing today. Sorry about that. This one going out to Kim. And we got one more down here. We've got the superhero duck. The pink uniformed superhero duck going to Flippin' FL. Flippin' Florida. It's Michelle. She said that way she can be a reminder to be her own hero and get that death pile listed. So pretty solid sales. You can see right there how those $10 sales add up. I think so anyway. And for me, it's worth it. For some people, you know, it might not be worth it. You know, a lot of people tell me, you know what, that's not my game. That's not how I do it. I sell higher dollar stuff. I sell less, but I sell higher dollar items, and it works for me. Me, I can't find those higher dollar items in my area all that much, you know, and so I have to list what I can find. I have to list what I enjoy, and very often it ends up being some $10, $15, $20 items, and I just have to work a little bit harder, and I have to sell more of them. So if that's the way you do it, no problem, because this game is about what works for you. So guys, I hope sales are going okay for you right now. I hope garage sales are going okay for you right now. Let me know in the comments if you're in a state like me where it's garage sale season. It's not takes a couple months off because it gets too hot and then it's back to garage sales, where, you know, there's a thing called winter and garage sales are about to wind down, or maybe where you're at they've already wrapped up. I don't know. Let me know. I'm curious to see how many like me deal with the season and have to figure out how I can make it through in those off months. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and we'll see you next time.